distribution. So you know that probability of R successes out of n independent trials, that is q raised to power n minus r and p raised to power r. And r takes the values 0, 1, 2, so on up to n minus 1. So this was your formula. Sorry, r takes the value up to 0 to n. 0 to n. This was your formula of a binomial distribution. Let us discuss a few more important questions related to that. The question is, a product is 0.5% defective. The product is 0.5% defective and is packed in a cartons of 100. 100 के कार्टून्स में उसको पैक करा जा रहा है. कार्टून मीन जिसमें 100 पीसेस आ सकते हैं. What percentage contains not more than 3 defective items? Not more than 3 defective items. This is we have to calculate. And let us take that is P. P is the probability of defectiveness. This is 0.5%. So this is the way to calculate. For removing the percentage sign, you can do that. This is 0.005. This is the probability of defectiveness, and the probability of non-defectiveness is 1 minus p. So 1 minus 0.005. This is 0.995. Probability of non-defectiveness is q. And out of 100, we have to find out that the cartoons, we have to find out the percentage that contains not more than 3 defective items. So required probability is that out of 100, not more than 3 defective items. Means to say that maximum defectives are 3. So this can be written like this: probability x is less than or equal to 3. It means probability not more than 3 defectives. So it means not more than defective means when no defective item, that is x equal to 0, when one defective item, and when two defective items, and when maximum 3 defective items. So you have to find out the sum of these 4 probabilities, and none is defective out of 100. So it means 100 C0, and the probability of non-defectiveness is 0.995, and that will be raised to power 100, plus 1 is a defective out of 100. So then 0.995 raised to power 99 into 0.005, and out of 100, 2 defective items are there. So that is the probability of non-defectiveness is 0.995 raised to power 98, and 0.005 raised to power 2, plus out of 100, maximum 3 defective items are there. So 0.995 raised to power 97 and 0.005 raised to power 3. So this will be the sum of these 4 probabilities, required probability, and you will be able to calculate this. And you can notice that 100 C0 is 1, and 0.995 raised to power 100, 0.995 raised to power 99, raised to power 98, raised to power 97. So the minimum power can be taken common, raised to power 97. And inside what is left here, 0.995 raised to power 3 is left. plus 100 time 100 C1 is 100 and raised to power 97 is taken common. So 0.995 raised to power 2 and multiply 0.005 and the third one is 100 C2. 100 C2 mean 100 into 99 divide upon 1 into 2 and 0.995 raised to power 1 into 0.005 raised to power 2 and plus the last one is 100, 99 and 98 and in the denominator that is 123 and into 0.005 raised to power 3. So this is a 3 is cancelled with 33 and this can be cancelled with 50. This can be cancelled with 50 also. So ultimately after computations, now computations are little simpler. So 0.995 raised to power 97 and inside the term comes out to be, you have to calculate the remaining term in the bracket and it will come out 1.62334 and 0.995 raised to power 97 comes out to be 0.6149 into 1.62334. Remember, calculators are allowed in the final examination, so you can easily calculate this figure and 0.9982 will be the required probability. This is actually the probability, but now we have to calculate the required percentage. We all know the simple mathematics. If you want to make the percentage of this probability term, you have to multiply it with 100. So 99.82% of the items should not contain more than 3 defective items. So this was your question of a binomial distribution and this is also very important part. One more question we have, if on an average one vessel in every 10, 1 out of 10 is wrecked. Wrecked mean cracked. You can say the vessel is cracked. We are taking the example of a vessel. Vessel may be cracked or it has small cracks. So the probability of that a ship is cracked. Vessel is, we are talking about a ship. So the probability of the wreckness of a ship is 1 over 10 and it come out to be 0.1 and the probability of non-wreckness is 1 minus p, so that come out to be 0.9. The question is, find the probability that out of 5 vessels expected to arrive, vessels we can say that is 5, you have to find out the probability that out of 5 vessels at least 2 will arrive safely. So out of 5, 2 will arrive safely. So we all know the binomial distribution. Distribution of binomial is probability of R successes. It means that is NCR, Q raised to power N minus R and P raised to power R. At least 2 will arrive safely. This is the probability which we want to find out. So the required probability is at least 2 will arrive safely and 2 out of 5 will arrive safely. So it means we have to find out the probability that x is greater than or equal to 2. We have to find out the probability that x is greater than or equal to 2. So that will be the probability which we have to find out, probability x equal to 2, probability x equal to 3, and probability x equal to 4, probability x equal to 5. This is the sum which we want to find out. Now, इसको अगर आप ध्यान से देखें तो हमें 4 प्रोबेबिलिटीज कैलकुलेट करनी पड़ेगी, x इक्वल टू 2 के लिए, 3 के लिए, 4 के लिए और 5 के लिए। और अगर हम चाहें तो इसको थोड़ा कम कर सकते हैं। एट लीस्ट 2 विल अराइव सेफली का मतलब ये है कि कम से कम 2 जो है सेफली अराइव करेंगे। और ऑन द कॉन्ट्रेरी ऑफ इट, मैक्सिमम एट मोस्ट, अगर हम इसका उल्टा करें तो वो क्या होएगा, एट मोस्ट 2 की बात कर रहे हैं तो 1 आउट ऑफ 5 आर रेक्ड। इसका मतलब ये है क्योंकि 2 कम से कम सेफली पहुंच रहे हैं, तो 2 से जो कम वाले हैं मैक्सिमम 1, वो आउट ऑफ 5, क्योंकि मैक्सिमम 5 शिप हैं, तो 1 आउट ऑफ 5 आर रेक्ड। What does it mean? This is we can calculate on the contrary of it. So probability x equal to 0 and probability x equal to 1. So अगर हम इसका उल्टा करके देखें तो हम लोग ये भी कर सकते हैं कि या तो ये प्रोबेबिलिटी कैलकुलेट कर लें, बट इसमें 4 प्रोबेबिलिटीज कैलकुलेट करनी पड़ेंगी और इसमें हमें सिर्फ 2 ही प्रोबेबिलिटीज कैलकुलेट करनी पड़ेंगी। So I think this is more easier that we can do. So 0 out of 5 mean 5C0, that is q raised to power 5 and p raised to power 0, and 5C1 q raised to power 4 and p raised to power 1. 5C0 is 1 and q is 0.9 raised to power 5 plus 5C1 is 5.9 raised to power 4 into 0.1. Now this probability we have to calculate. So 0.9 raised to power 4 can be taken common. So 0.9 is there and 5 into 1. So that come out to be 0.5. I think so. 1 over 10 is there. 5 twos are. So you can calculate this value, and this value come out to be 0.9995. This is your required probability. Sorry, this is not the required probability. You will check and compute the value. This is not. आप इसकी वैल्यू कैलकुलेट करके यहाँ पर लगाएंगे। सीधी सी बात है, 0.9 रेज टू पावर 5, सो इट मीन 9 over 10 raised to power 4 and multiply 0.9.5, so this is a 1.4. So you can get that this is a 1.4 and 10 raised to power 4 is 10,000 and 9 nines are 36 is there, into 36 is there. Now you can calculate this value and get the required probability. So this is the way by which we can find out the probability distribution by the help of a binomial. Now एक और different type का question है जो हमने आज करना है. This question is also from binomial distribution. This is very important. In sampling a large number of parts manufactured by a machine, the mean number of defectives in a sample of 20, the 20 sample is given to us. The mean number of defectives are 2. Mean you know that binomial distribution का जो mean है वो NP होता है. So mean number of defective is 2. Further, you can calculate the value of P, that is 2 over 20, that is 1 over 10. So Q comes out to be 9 over 10. And what we have given, we also have given that out of 1,000 such samples, there are 1,000 samples given to us. How many would be expected to contain at least 3 defectives. So 1000 के सैंपल्स में at least 3 defective parts हमने निकालने. So the required probability which we want to find, that will be out of 1000 का सैंपल है, तो इसलिए 1000 से मल्टीप्लाई करना पड़ेगा. At least 3 will be defective mean 3 या 3 से ज्यादा defective. This is we have to find out. अब 3 defective items out of 20. अब 20 का सैंपल दिया है, तो इसका सीधा सीधा मतलब हुआ कि we have to calculate more probabilities. Probability x greater than or equal to 3 mean x equal to 3 से लेकर के x equal to 20 तक. तो यहाँ पर बहुत सारी प्रोबेबिलिटीज हमें कैलकुलेट करनी पड़ेंगी 3 से लेकर के 20 तक. लेकिन उससे अलावा हमारे पास एक और तरीका है कि हम लोग कॉम्प्लीमेंट रूल लगा दें. और कॉम्प्लीमेंट रूल ये कहता है कि मैक्सिमम 3 डिफेक्टिव हैं. तो ऑन द कॉन्ट्रेरी ऑफ दिस यू कैन use the complement law. Total probability is 1, and from 1 you can find out probability x is less than or equal to 2. Now this complement law can be used here because यहाँ पर एक स्टेप में तो हम लोग ये भी लिख सकते हैं x की वैल्यू यहाँ पर जो कैलकुलेट करनी है 3 या उससे ज्यादा. तो कॉम्प्लीमेंट में क्या आएगा 1 माइनस प्रोबेबिलिटी x लेस देन 3 से कम. नाउ और 3 से कम जो वैल्यू होती है वो होती है 2 या उससे कम. सो यू कैन राइट डाउन द कॉम्प्लीमेंट फॉर्मूला हियर. सो 1000 into probability 1 minus p0 p1 and p2. नाउ अब इस क्वेश्चन में इस कॉम्प्लीमेंट रूल से हमें 3 ही प्रोबेबिलिटीज फाइंड करनी पड़ेंगी. सो उसके लिए हम लोग जो है फार्मूला लगा देंगे. So 1000 1 minus p0. P0 is 20c0 9 over 10 raised to power 20. And the next one is 20c1 9 over 10 raised to power 19 into 1 by 10 minus 20c2 9 over 10 raised to power 18 into 1 by 10 raised to power 2. Now ये आपने वैल्यूज कैलकुलेट करनी है. After calculating the value you will be able to find out the required probability. So this is 1000 1 minus 20c0 is 1. So 9 over 10 raised to power 20 is there, and the minimum value of 9 over 10 raised to power 18 is there. So it can be taken common, and it will be 9 over 10 raised to power 2. Similarly, 20 into 9 over 10 into 1 over 10. And 20c2 mean 20 into 19 over 1 into 2 into 1 over 100. So this is the way by which we can calculate the probability. So this is out of 1000 we have to calculate. So 9 raised to power 18, 10 raised to power 18, and inside we can have 10 raised to power 2 is 100. 10 into 10 is 100. This is also 100. So 100 is the LCM here. 9 raised to power 2 is 81. And 20 into 9 is 180. So this should be 180. And similarly, the value will be, that is 2 tens are 20. So 10 into 19 is 190. So you can calculate 1000 1 minus 9 raised to power 18 into it is clear in the denominator 10 raised to power 18 and 100 is 10 raised to power 2. So 10 raised to power 18 into 10 raised to power 2, and here we should have 1, 16 and 9, 25, that is 451. You can calculate, this come out to be 1000, and that will be 1 minus 9 raised to power 18 into 451 over 10 raised to power 20. That comes out to be, after calculation, that is 0.4798 is the required value, and after simplification, this is 1000 into 0.3232. So after multiplication with 1000, you will have 323.3.2. So this is your required value. It means जो हम लोग कैलकुलेट करना चाहते थे कि 1000 में से how many would be expected to contain at least 3 defectives. अब 1000 में अगर हमारी इतनी आइटम होएंगी तो उसमें कम से कम 3 डिफेक्टिव जरूर होंगे. This is the probable number which we have calculated. This is the number actually. Number of items, total number of items, and इतनी आइटम में 3 डिफेक्टिव जरूर होंगे. कम से कम 3 defective items are there. So by this way we can apply the probability distribution, which is binomial probability distribution. So let us move further now. We move to Poisson distribution here. This is another kind of a distribution after binomial. Poisson distribution is actually related to the probability of events which are extremely rare, but which have a large number of opportunity for occurrence. Examples ले सकते हैं, the number of persons killed in a railway accident during a particular year, and दूसरा example भी हो सकता है कि number of children born blind per year in a large city. So ऐसी examples हैं जिन पर हम लोग जो है Poisson distribution लगा सकते हैं. Poisson distribution is actually the limiting case of binomial distribution, and the formula of Poisson is probability of x is equal to r, and lambda raised to power r e raised to power minus lambda upon r factorial, and the value of r is 0, 1, 2, 3, so on. And lambda is actually the mean of Poisson distribution. Remember, the mean is NP. Or one more thing, the mean and variance of a Poisson distribution are same. So NPQ is also lambda and NP is also lambda. Remember. So this is the Poisson distribution formula. And from Poisson distribution, we can also compute reduction or recurrence formula. So the recurrence formula is actually the relationship between the rth term with r plus first term. So probability x is equal to r is there, and with the help of this you can find out probability x equal to r means probability of r. So probability of r plus 1 will be lambda raised to power r plus 1 e raised to power minus lambda upon r plus 1 factorial. So you divide probability r plus 1 with probability of r. So after division you will have, that is lambda raised to power r plus 1 e raised to power minus lambda upon r plus 1 factorial. So r plus 1 factorial can be written as r plus 1 into r factorial divided by PR mean, that is r factorial lambda raised to power r e raised to power minus lambda. Some of the terms may be cancelled like there. 1 lambda raised to power r is cancelled. So you will have lambda upon r plus 1. So ultimately, we can say that probability of r plus 1 can be found by lambda over r plus 1 into probability of r, and r is 0, 1, 2, 3, so on. So this is the recurrence formula or the relationship of rth probability with r plus first probability. This is the recurrence formula of Poisson distribution. Now, mean and variance of Poisson distribution can also be found. Uh, Mean and variance of Poisson distribution. So let us see how we can calculate the value of mean and variance of Poisson distribution. The Poisson distribution is P of r, that is lambda raised to power r e raised to power minus lambda upon r factorial, we all know. And you can find out the mean. Mean is denoted by mu here. So mu is actually, because this is for a discrete variable, so you can take the summation. So summation of r 0 to infinity, that is r into p of r. So that is a summation r lambda raised to power r e raised to power minus lambda on r factorial. R is 0 to infinity. Now you see, this is the value which is depending upon the value of r, because whenever r will vary, this value will change. But e raised to power minus lambda is independent of r, so it can be taken common. And inside we have summation r is 0 to infinity, and lambda raised to power r e raised to power minus lambda over r minus 1 factorial, because this r factorial can be written as r into r minus 1 factorial, so that r will be cancelled with this r. So ultimately this is the value we are left with us. So that is e raised to power minus lambda. Open the summation for r is equal to 0. Uh, e raised to power minus lambda is taken common. So there is no need to write down here. So for r is equal to 0, you will have lambda raised to power r is there on r minus 1. Okay. r is equal to 0 के लिए ये वैल्यू पॉसिबल नहीं रहेगा एक तरह से. 0 minus 1 is minus 1 factorial, and that value will not exist. So ultimately, what I want to say that this summation now should be varied from r is equal to 1. So the minimum value of r should be 1 now. So r should vary from 1 to infinity, because r is equal to 0 के लिए 0 minus 1 factorial defined नहीं रहेगा. So for r is equal to 1, that is lambda over 0 factorial, that is 1. That is lambda square and over 1 factorial, lambda cube over 3 factorial, and so on. And you know that this is e raised to power minus lambda. Lambda can be taken common. So 1 plus lambda over 1 factorial plus lambda square over, that should be 2 factorial. So lambda square over 2 factorial, and the next term should be lambda cube upon 3 factorial, and so on. So e raised to power minus lambda into lambda, and if you remember, this is the formula for exponential. So e raised to power lambda, ये e raised to power lambda का expansion है. So e raised to power lambda is cancelled. So ultimately lambda is left with us. So the mean of the Poisson distribution comes out to be lambda. Now come to the variance, and the variance of Poisson distribution, that is denoted by generally sigma square, that is a summation r square p of r minus mu square. This is the formula for finding out the value of variance of Poisson distribution. So that is r square, and that is lambda raised to power r e raised to power minus lambda upon r factorial minus mu square. And mu, you know, mu, the value of mean has come out to be lambda. So the value of mu can be substituted as lambda here. E raised to power minus lambda can be taken common, and you can put the value, and r should vary from 1 to infinity here, because 0 के लिए वो defined नहीं रहेगा. So r is 1 to infinity, and for r is equal to 1, it come out to be 1 square and into lambda upon 1 factorial plus 2 square into lambda square upon 2 factorial plus 3 square into lambda cube upon 3 factorial plus so on, and outside there is a negative lambda square. So lambda from the bracket can be taken common. So lambda e raised to power minus lambda 1 square over 1 factorial 2 square lambda over 2 factorial 3 square over 3 factorial into lambda square plus so on minus lambda square. So lambda e raised to power minus lambda is there, and this inside bracket term can be written like this: 1 square is 1 over 1 factorial is 1, and 2 square can be simplified. 1 2 2 square is 2 raised to power 2, and 1 2 is in the denominator. एक 2 ये वाला और एक ये 2 कैंसिल हो जाएगा, तो बन जाएगा 2 lambda upon 1 factorial. Similarly 3 square, 1 3 will be cancelled, so 3 lambda square और एक 3 इसके साथ कट जाएगा, तो बच गया 2 factorial. Similarly in the next term it should be 4 lambda cube, or 1 4 will be cancelled, that will be 3 factorial and so on. हर एक टर्म में ऊपर नीचे वैल्यूज एक एक कैंसिल हो जाएगा. And in the next step that will be lambda e raised to power minus lambda, and this is the term we have 2. 2 can be written as 1 plus 1 into lambda over 1 factorial, plus 3 can be written as 1 plus 2 into lambda square upon 2 factorial, 1 plus 3 into lambda cube over 3 factorial, and outside there is a negative lambda square. So lambda e raised to power minus lambda. Now ये जो प्लस प्लस टर्म है, ये दो टर्म का समेशन बन जाएगा हमारे पास. So 1 plus lambda upon 1 factorial plus lambda square upon 2 factorial plus lambda cube upon 3 factorial plus so on. And similarly the next term will be lambda over 1 factorial plus 2 lambda square upon 2 factorial plus 3 lambda cube upon 3 factorial plus so on. And the bracket term can be closed, and outside there is a negative lambda square. So lambda e raised to power minus lambda is there, and this is the expansion for e raised to power lambda. And from this bracket term lambda can be taken common. Inside is 1 over 1 factorial plus 2 can be cancelled. 2 can be cancelled here. So 1 lambda is common. So lambda over 1 factorial, and this one, this simply can be written as 1 प्लस नेक्स्ट वन इज एक 3 यहाँ पर कैंसिल हो जाएगा एंड ये बन जाएगा लैम्डा स्क्वायर ओवर 2 फैक्टोरियल एंड नेक्स्ट वन शुड बी लैम्डा क्यूब अपॉन 3 फैक्टोरियल minus lambda square. So lambda e raised to power minus lambda. This is e raised to power lambda, and this is again the expansion, and this will be lambda e raised to power lambda and minus lambda square. So expansion e raised to power lambda का 2 बार यूज हो चुका है. Now multiply inside, this is lambda plus this is lambda square and minus lambda square. Lambda square is cancelled. So this is come up with us lambda square. So this is the variance of binomial, sorry, Poisson distribution. So by this way, we can calculate the variance of a Poisson distribution also. So thank you very much. Thank you all.